Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Akana. Major financial concerns for the U.S. Postal Service tonight as a Senate committee looks at ways to keep the troubled service afloat. The head of the Postal Service testified today that the agency is facing a $10 billion loss for the fiscal year, which ends this month. That is a bigger loss than previously expected. The Postmaster General says the service is at risk of defaulting on payments as it hits its borrowing limit.
We do not want taxpayer money. We have got to get our finances in order to provide good, dependable service. I think if we provide good, dependable service, which we have an excellent history of doing on standard mail, on remaining first-class mail, and on packages, our business will be fine.
To save money, postal officials want congressional approval to change delivery schedules, close down post offices, and eliminate 220,000 jobs. The U.S. Postal Service is also looking at closing 4 post offices and stations here in Hawaii. Now, locally, the Postal Service is holding community meetings over the next 2 weeks to get feedback on those possible closures. KITV4's Jody Leong visited one post station in jeopardy.
The Kapolei station is one of 4 post offices on the chopping block. Customers say the lines here have been long since the post office cut back on employees and hours. Ko'olina resident Gwen Sarver visits the Kapolei post station twice a week.
We run a business, and so we're here all the time shipping things out. It is very inconvenient if they were to close this. I would be devastated.
The city is growing. This is a second city, so it's growing, and we need post office closed.
I think it's really sad because it's been a big part of my family's life. It's closed.
The Postal Service is facing a severe financial crisis as a result of the recession and the rapid adoption of electronic forms of communication and commerce.
As a result, the post office is exploring ways to increase efficiency. The Postal Service is also looking at closing the Uptown station in Nu'uanu, the Hanama'ulu station in Kauai, and the post office in Kalaupapa, Molokai. It is unclear how many of the 2,300 postal employees in Hawaii would be affected. The Postal Service says the targeted post offices are not necessarily underused. Some are simply closer to other post offices. The Kapolei station has Barbers Point and Waipahu post offices nearby.
Go Waipahu and the line is long. The line is long, so this is more convenient for us.
The post office urges customers to write letters to the U.S. Postal Service in Honolulu. The letters will be sent to headquarters in Washington, D.C., where the final decision on the closures will be made. Jody Leong, KITV4 News.
If you'd like to help save your post office, write to the district manager at 3600 Aulele Street, Honolulu, Hawaii, 96820. The fate of the post office has been a hot topic on our Facebook page this afternoon, with people talking about the service's future and how they use it in their lives. One person wrote, the USPS needs to start charging the bulk mailers the same rate they charge private citizens for mailing an envelope. And another said, quote, I use it mostly for bills, hardly for correspondence anymore. Go to the KITV4 Facebook page to post your thoughts about the state of the Postal Service or to read what others are saying about it.